Like, it was a hot summer, and I was just chilling by the fan. I wasn't looking, right? And I just put my hand on the fan, right? I was not looking at all. I was looking at him playing RuneScape. And then the fan's blade hit my finger, and I chopped my finger, like, pretty badly. I still remember that. Don't worry, my finger's still intact. You know, it's not like it came off or anything, but it was a pretty deep cut, yeah. I remember his mom was very panicking. She's like, oh my god! You know. And I'm just like crying my ass off. I was like looking at my finger, it's all covered in blood. You know. And then my mom came over. Cause, you know, she called my mom, obviously. And then my mom was like, oh, you a dumbass, slapped me in the head. By then I was already fine, you know. But I was like, you know, I was in pain. And then she was like apologizing to my friend's mom, being like, oh, I'm sorry, my son's such a dumbass. That's you. I was never like that, you know. I was still very talkative to my parents and stuff. It's just like they expected way too much from me, unfortunately, and I just couldn't live up to their expectations, and I kind of popped. But when I popped, that's when I was like, hey yo ma, fuck you, and I was like, fuck yo bitch ass. I was like, you don't ever listen to me, and I was just talking to her, talking smack and shit. But then, you know, after all that talk down, I'll be like, hey yo, listen, you know, there is a reason why I'm this mad and I, you know, blew off, okay? I'll sit down and I'll talk to her, you know, like a mature teenager should. And I was like, look, mom, I'm not as smart as you think I am, okay? And I'm very happy that you spent a lot of money and time and effort into trying to make me the best son you could ever believe me to be. All the money towards tutoring, you know, all the time that you spent talking to my tutors and stuff, like what would be the best for me and all that. I really appreciate it. But I guess I just couldn't live up to it, you know. I'm dumb. I'm not smart. And talked to it, you know, and she's like, she kind of understood in a way, you know. And I was like, listen, no matter what, okay, I'll tell you, I'm not gonna fucking give up and just stop doing stuff because, you know, oh, I got a bad mark in, you know, uni or in high school, I'm not gonna get a job, fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna be like that, okay? I will fucking go to the fucking depths of hell to get a fucking job in order to, you know, make a living and take care, you know? Like, don't worry, I got that shit, bro. It's like, fuck, if I can't study, worst case, like, and if I can't get a degree at, you know, uni or whatever, and, like, all the smart shit, fine, I'll become, like, a builder. You know, builders, they get still paid very well over here, you know? Sure thing, it might not be the most smartest job in the world, but, you know, it's still a very good paying job, and it's not a bad job at all, you know? Sure, it's a bit dangerous, sure, but I'll still do what it takes. And I was talking about that stuff with my mom. And, you know, she was still a bit disappointed, but she's like, it's your life, you do you. Fine. And then, I guess this is where I am now. She just let me do what I wanted to do, and how I wanted to do things, and I was just like, trust me, trust the process, yo, trust the process. And now she's fucking happy as shit. Cause you know why? That dumbass, my dumbass mom, bro. Always smirky ass shit every time. Fucking when she want to go to Japan and shit, she's like, "Oh, Axel, you're back from Japan." It's like, you know, mom was thinking of going to Japan soon too, but the tickets are so expensive, you know. And I'm just like, all right, when do you want to go? And it's like, oh, I was planning around this time, so okay, I'll get you the tickets. And it's just like, eh, really? Thank you. Fucking piece of shit, bro. So I was like, every time I hear them say that, before they even really ask me or anything, I'm just like, oh, when are you going? And then they're like, oh, I'm planning about like going around this month, and I was like, okay, well, I'll pay for the tickets then. Don't worry too much. At first, they're like, oh, don't worry about it. You should save it, but I'm like, nah. It's like, okay, just because I mean, she mainly goes back to take care of her parents and the house over in Japan. So I'm like, just. Oh, if anything, just make sure that house becomes mine later on, okay? I just give her a nudge, being like, okay, look. Maybe this house, could pass it down to me if you want and shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen. This is called an investment. Early stages of investment. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of the family. Family comes first for me. So.